We are driving around the sunny suburbs of North London. For those that don't live in Britain or indeed London, it doesn't rain all the time. We've had the most incredible weather since lockdown, so those that are allowed out, and we're all allowed out a little bit every day, although I'm not sure this is exercise or work, but those that are out and about will be enjoying the fine spell of weather we're having in London. So I thought I'd drive you around a little bit and introduce you to my new channel. So welcome everybody, difficult times for sure, and given we've all got time on our hands, I've decided to use mine to think about how to do this. So this is my first go, don't have too big a go at me. I hope you enjoy it. What will follow is a video you might have seen before, because my car has featured in a couple, and the one that will show immediately after this introduction is with Jamie from Officially Gassed. We did it just before lockdown. It was the most incredible experience for me, and the comments that followed in the video gave me the enthusiasm really to have a go at this. So yes, I've had a go. I'm sure it'll be full of mistakes which we learn from, but if you don't try, you'll never know. So I hope you enjoy the video. If you've already seen it, please do watch it again. I think it's bloody entertaining and it shows off this car quite well, and my plan for future content is around this car. I was planning on interviewing some incredible people that I had in my life, and that I have built friendships with over the many years, and just tell stories, but I can't do that directly from the car, so hence I've got an empty passenger seat here, which doesn't look so good, but that's the plan as soon as we're able to. In the meantime, there will be another bit of content following Jamie's video. I'm hoping to post that tomorrow, certainly during the bank holiday weekend that we're having in the UK. So that hopefully you'll find enjoyable. It's a little bit of video from a road trip I did with some close friends in the summer, and it will follow as soon as I can get it edited and ready to post here on YouTube. Thank you very much. So let's call that a day for now. Let's hope it actually recorded. Cheerio. Oh yes, and share, like and subscribe. Please subscribe. Apparently it's the most important thing. Thanks guys. 5,500 RPM. Oh my god!
Before we start, I just want to give a massive shout out to the Last Coat for supplying me with this sick paint protection coating. Guys, this thing has got ceramic qualities, it's so easy to use and it's so durable. I thought I'd bring out the Ford Fiesta to show you a little sample on this, because I know in my lifetime with this Fiesta, it has received no love, no wax. Who knows the last time this thing received any paint protection, if ever. Guys, the product that I used today to prep the paint was real quick and easy. It's from the Last Coat and it's called Amp. It's just a quick detailer. I sprayed it on, wiped it off, and that gave me a good base to spray on the Last Coat paint protection. What I thought I'd do is a little 50-50 test just to show you how easy it is to do. This side has already been applied with the Last Coat. It's so simple, literally just apply it to the microfiber, just a few sprays. This bottle will last for so long, and then you just apply it to the paint. Just rub it in, buff it off. It's got a cure time of about 5 minutes. It's real simple. And just a little example of the side that I've already done, I put the bottle on there and this thing just does not want to stay on there. You can just see how easy it slides off. And from the other side, it just falls over. Look at just how hydrophobic this is. It literally just beads off. Make sure you check out the links below and head over to thelastcoat.com. And guys, when you're ready to order, if you use the code GASSEDTLC20, you'll save 20% off your order. Let's get back to the video. So what's going on, Gas Gang? My name's Jamie, welcome back to Officially Gassed. Now today guys, I'm back with a special one. Just look behind me. Today we have got a tuned 750 brake horsepower Porsche 911 Turbo S. Guys, this is gonna be nuts. So stay tuned and let's get it. So Mark, welcome to the channel.
How are you?
I'm good, my friend.
What a pleasure.
Mate, my pleasure, my pleasure. I mean...
That smiley face.
Thank you, and I've got to say, we've only been speaking for like 15 minutes, but mate, what a guy.
Just
what
wicked,
a guy.
Thank you, thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
No,
really.
pleasure to meet you too. And what a car, 750 brake horsepower.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Porsche 911 Turbo S, 991 Gen 2.
Correct.
3.8 flat 6.
Correct.
I'm trying my best here. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like a beast. It looks amazing, so much presence. And I thought it'll be a good starting point to talk about the power of the car, obviously 750 brake horsepower. What do these actually come with stock?
Stock, this makes, I believe, 580.
580. So
I think I'm thinking twice now, but I'm fairly sure it's 580 stock.
okay, already it's got good power out of the factory.
No,
drive.
these are, out of the box, it's the best daily driver in the world, in my mind, and it's a bloody quick car.
Yeah.
What the remap and the engine work does to the car, it transforms it, it gives it a lot more power at the top end, ultimately it's quicker everywhere, but it's the flattening of the torque curve, it's the instant response everywhere from 1500 revs.
To get to that 750 brake, you're saying it's just, in fact, I'll let you elaborate on that. Do you want to tell us?
Absolutely. So it's a very good friend of mine, a guy called Rob Young at DMS, based in Southampton. It's the third, actually it's not, it's the fourth or fifth car that he's done for me. It's the third 911.
As far as when it was being tuned, to get to the 750 brake, you did mention that obviously you weren't able to get a lot of runs on the dynos. Do you want to explain a little bit more about that?
Yeah, because it's a bespoke job, so it's not just a simple plug-in remap and away you go. Rob matches the remap to the new hardware, which is all exhaust work on this car, so it makes it flow a lot better, and the mapping is all to do with the fuel delivery and the flow. So it takes a long time to match it. It's a real job, and we ran out of time. We had time for one run essentially, and it was pulling off the blooming straps. It was wheel spinning in all four wheels in all gears.
That's when you know it's savage, right?
We showed 750 on the dyno on that one run, so it's probably about
750.
Maybe.
Fair play. Obviously you mentioned some exhaust work too. Do you want to elaborate on what exhaust it is or what's been done to the exhaust?
Yeah, I'm not a mechanic, so forgive me. It's been decatted, so you remove the cats and then you replace the pipework with slightly freer flowing pipework. It's titanium and stainless steel, I think, so it lightens everything as well, but it's really to do with the flow, and it allows for a lot more noise as well, so you get the traditional popping in this car, which I've never really had before. So it's the noise as well as the performance.
Wicked. It's quite incredible that you don't have to do a lot to these to get them to that kind of power, but it means that there's not a lot of kind of additional modifications on this car. So I think what we'll do is we'll talk about some of the styling on this car, because obviously it's looking mighty mean and there's been some additions. I'll let you touch on the additions.
Yeah, sure, pleasure. I don't know if you can see the interior from where you are, but the car, when I bought it, was had the yellow stitching in it. My last car had a lot of yellow detailing as well, so I stuck with the yellow. The first thing I did was change the seat belts.
Yellow seat belts.
These are true Porsche items, but I didn't pay Porsche prices, which we can talk about. I then went to the outside of the car, and I'm not sure if you want to talk about that now, but it's all completely black, apart from the yellow calipers from the outside. And it's even got a bespoke Porsche OEM rear tail lights, which are blacked, but you couldn't see the detailing in the lights.
Yeah, it doesn't show.
So the first thing I thought about was, how do you bring out those black lights? And I just thought yellow pinstripe. I got a bit carried away and started thinking about really tarting up the whole car.
Yeah.
I haven't gone too mad, I don't think, but
nah,
it
bro,
certainly makes it look a little different.
Brought out the the angles of the car and just highlighted all the little details. I think it looks, mate. I mean, I'm fanboy anyway because I love these cars. We've had a chat. I told you I love these cars, but the way you've got it set up, mate, amazing.
With help from my 17-year-old son. Big up to my boy Josh, who is
shout out to Josh.
Going to be studying automotive design and engineering, all being well, and he was looking at the car with me. He was pointing out the lines that would look good, and he helped me do this. So yes,
amazing.
Nice to work with your boy.
You did touch on the yellow brake calipers. A little bit more about these brakes, because these actually come with some humongous crazy brakes from stock. Do you want to touch on that?
Well, they're ceramic, so they're lighter, and they're standard on the Turbo S.
Mate, they're the size of dinner plates.
They are the size of dinner plates. And
literally.
You'll see when you drive the car, it stops, and you've got to match the brakes with the
power. So it does. It really does still stop it at this power level, yeah? Carbon ceramics.
It's unbelievable. As I say, I just think there's no better daily driver car than a 911 Turbo S. It's just the very best.
I've heard that many times.
They've evolved over 40 or 50 years now, and it's just so well balanced. And ultimately, a car's got to be balanced. If you've got too much power and not enough braking, or vice versa, it's not going to work.
Okay, cool. And then obviously looking at the gearbox now, it's a PDK, which is dual dual clutch transmission.
clutch.
These don't actually come in a manual, do they? Or do they?
No, they don't anymore. The 997 didn't either. I think the 996 was the last of the manual.
And then looking around again in the interior, I mean, it's just so nice. Carbon bits everywhere. And I'm looking at that steering wheel and it just looks mighty cool. I'm guessing that's a factory option? Or?
It is a factory option. I think you can. I mean, the Alcantara is a factory option as well. I didn't spec it from new, but I think the chap that did it exactly the way I would do it. So carbon detailing on the dash as well. And it's heated, so the carbon does feel quite cold to touch. But you just
it's a heated carbon steering wheel.
You heat them up.
Living the dream, bro. That's Porsche for you, right?
And heated seats, which you need in London as well.
Of course. Now, I mean, it's up to you, but do you mind talking about what a car like this costs?
Sure. So this, when it was brand new, bear in mind I didn't pay this because I didn't buy it brand new. It was 170 or thereabout. It was quite well spec'd.
Yeah.
There were cars that were spec'd at 180, even more than that.
Jesus.
So I forget what the standard price was, but most people spent 15, 20 grand on bits and bobs afterwards. So this today, in terms of what it's worth, I'm going to guess it's worth about 120.
Jesus,
Well, sure.
Still an expensive car.
Yeah, very much so.
But an amazing car at that, and I can't wait to get out in it and experience it. And I think we've touched on it all, so let's do it, bro.
Can't wait.
Let's go, man. All right, guys, so we're out in a Porsche 911 Turbo S, and mate, this is like a dream. I honestly, man, I just got so much love and respect for 911s. When it comes to 911 turbos, I'm just fanboy because it's like a dream car.
This is a dream for me, Jamie, because to have you and that beautiful face of yours,
You see it?
giggling and laughing.
I'll pay you later.
No, it's a dream for me as well. It really is. I've watched you for a while.
Wicked, man.
I love your work, and
Thank you.
I can't wait to see your reaction
Oh,
to this
mate,
car.
I'm looking forward to it. But the thing
special.
is, special is an understatement. It's right now. It's so sedate. I'm looking around. It's sick. Carbon, the stitching, just everything. I'm in heaven.
You
I've
like
got
the
heated
Bose
seat on
sound
too,
system
bro.
just now as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I heard the Bose system. Living the dream. So yeah, when you're ready, 750 brake horsepower. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's all right. That's a different feeling. That is a different feeling. There's no lag. It just got up and went.
And it keeps going like that all the way through.
Mate, that was like a slingshot.
wherever you want. Yeah.
That was like a roller coaster. What?
Got something rattling around in my feet.
Mate,
You like that?
Mate, that's ridiculous.
But it's so sedated as well. It's just it does it without any fuss.
it's just doing it.
It doesn't find it any harder to do that than just piddling around at 20 or 30 miles an hour, going to Brent Cross to do your shopping, as we talked about.
Mate, you're
But
just
it's a
so
hooligan.
This is crazy.
Well, that means the national speed limits.
Yep. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That.
And you've got to be quite careful.
Mate, you're driving this in manual too, aren't you?
Yeah, I always
because I
do.
can feel you're taking it out to red line, isn't it? What's it rev to, in fact?
7.25.
7.25. Mate, this is so aggressive. Mate, this is roller coaster quick. This is what's that ride at Fort Park? The one that you shoots off. Guys, that's what I feel like I'm in.
Yes. There's one in Disneyland as well.
Mate, it's ridiculous.
Rockin' roller coaster.
Mate, it's just crazy.
And actually, 0 to 60 for that rock and roller coaster is about the same as this.
Mate, this is. Wow. Oh my God.
Mate, you've got to be very careful.
Honestly.
The speed, the way in which you gather speed so quickly, you've just got to be very sensible and careful when you can.
Mate, I'm not going to lie, there's not much cars that make me feel a little bit sick. With the way.
Have you used brakes yet?
Mate, it's got good brakes. Mate, what this is doing to my stomach every time you're putting your foot down is crazy. I don't think
Brilliant.
mate.
Brilliant.
I don't think I've ever had that in a car. It's just so crazy. They're so talky.
For me to see your face.
I'm probably pulling all sorts of faces.
Just brilliant.
Guys, this is just crazy. This is next
Great
level.
stretch of road. Love it.
Oh man. Alright guys, so it is that time. It's the gassed up 0 to 60s with the Draggy, and today, I'm telling you, I don't even have to guess. I know there's going to be a change to the leaderboard. Every car is sub 4 seconds and it is very competitive. You would have to pretty much do a 2 second to go number one, because the leader is a 955 brake horsepower Nissan R33 GTI done a 3.01. Now, this car can do 0 to 60 how fast?
Well, I think a stock car, I think, is 2.7 or thereabouts, but Porsche actually usually a bit conservative. So,
Really?
I mean, you've seen stock cars do the quarter mile in 10.1, 10.2, 10.3.
Wow.
This is a bit quicker. I don't know. I don't know. I'm
We-
not going to make any predictions. I'm excited.
We could potentially have the first sub 3 second car on the channel.
I hope so.
Bro, let's line this up and do it, yeah?
Do it.
Let's do it. All right, guys, so it is his first attempt. The sun's coming out, so the roof is down, and we're gonna try and beat this 0 to 60 record, bro.
Let's go for it.
When you're ready. 60.
Go on, talk to me. Talk to me.
2.86. Yes! You are a champ. First attempt, roof down. Bro, I can't even speak. My heart nearly went through the
nice,
Oh my
nice,
God, mate,
nice.
that felt crazy.
Nice little bit of jumping around. You can feel it grabbing the grip on all
mate,
4 wheels.
my
But
eyes were
that was
closed. It was
pretty
like
good.
going on a roller coaster. Are you happy with that? Are you going again?
I'm happy. I'm going to go again.
He's gonna go again. He's just smashed the
Should we go
record and he's
from
going
here?
again. Bro, it's
Got
up to
enough-
you, man.
Yeah, I think we've got enough space.
All right, guys. So it's his second attempt. This is just for fun. You've already
Just for
smashed
fun.
the record.
What we're going to do this time is turn the traction control off, because it may have short shifted slightly
Yeah.
last time. Ready when you are. Let's go.
Let's go. He just beat it again.
No, ready?
2.74.
Yes! Come on!
Oh my mate, that is. I've never been so quick in a car before to 60. That is ridiculous.
274. Okay.
2.74.
all right.
You happy with that yet? Oh my God.
The thing
All right,
is,
guys.
Jamie, it'll then, first of all, it will do that all day long, as you know.
Yeah.
It can,
Yeah.
and if you want to, but it'll also just keep pulling from 60 at
Onwards.
that same kind of
mate,
force,
I can-
all the way to as fast as you want to
Mate,
go.
I can vouch for that. Listen, I'll put the leaderboard up now anyway, so everyone can see, because you are first on it. So congratulations,
Lovely.
mate. This
Thank
car is
you.
just a weapon.
Thank you. Wow, we did it. Well done. Lovely.
Yes, bro.
Beautiful.
Yes, killed it.
Okie dokie.
Mate, I'm going to shake your hands.
Get
Because
comfy.
this, mate, this is an experience. And guys, as you see, he has now handed the reins over of this 750 brake horsepower Porsche to myself. And I've got to say, I've been in a lot of high power cars, and I've had a few supercars on the channel too, and I would definitely class this as a supercar. But honestly, this has got to be the quickest of the bunch when it comes to the supercars. Maybe even the quickest, or definitely right up there with one of the quickest cars that have been on the channel. It's amazing.
There's not much out there that's quicker, genuinely.
Yeah.
And there's certainly nothing out there that's quicker that can do everything else this car can
It's
do.
effortless. It's
And it's
effortless.
effortless.
But it's just a savage.
My son could drive this car.
Full fanboy mode right now. Full fanboy mode. This is the dream.
This is
Let's
the
get
dream.
rolling, man.
Let's get rolling.
All right, cool. So yeah, just so smooth. The steering, and this steering, mate. You got the heated steering on too, haven't you?
Heated steering on.
Oh,
There you go.
Jesus
That
Christ,
carbon gets a bit cold.
mate. It's just so oh, mate, the feeling of
Just
that.
poodling around, and this is
It's-
like driving your full Fiesta.
I wouldn't quite say that.
It is, and anybody could drive this car. It's comfortable. It's easy. I mean, we've got the suspension in the small setting.
So we're in
This
like
the firmest setting now. This is with a full PDCC mode on, which is
mate, it's
dynamic
comfortable.
control.
It's so drivable. I'm saying that I'm just poodling along, but the fact that you can just poodle along in comfort just says a lot about a car with this power. It's just mind-boggling.
There's something special about 911s, and this is the greatest evolution of it.
Let's go for it. Oh my God! Oh my God! No way! Look at this! Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Next level!
It's fun
Next
being in
level!
the passenger seat.
Mate, that acceleration is just, mate, that's next to none. That's off the corner, four-wheel drive, straight back on it. Look at that.
Oh, blimey.
And onto those brakes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Feels good.
Very good. Very
Gives you confidence.
Confidence, that's the word, mate. I can't get over how composed it is. We just done 0 to the speed limit so quick, but he just done it effortlessly. But the fun and the feel that it gives, mate, it's crazy.
It is. It really is crazy. There's also the weakest link theory in any setup, anything at all. There's no real weakest link at all. Everything is so well balanced.
Yeah.
Whether it's the brakes you're talking about, the handling, the power, the delivery, it's all just beautifully works together.
It is. Yeah.
Whereas in other cars, you might find that there's something that sticks out as the weakest link.
Definitely, and you get that with highly modified cars. Generally, unless you spent hundreds of thousands at a car to make it, like we get cars on the channel that can do 200 mile an hour, and I love them. Don't get me wrong, but they, as you say, they, in all aspects, they might not be covered. Like, you know what I mean? Whether it be the braking or the suspension or the handling or something, you know what I mean?
Braking into the apex of a bend, it just doesn't give you the confidence to turn in.
Mate,
this just gives you the whole lot.
100%. 100%. Alright, enough talk. Let's go for a second gear pull. Look at that. That is ridiculous, mate. Did you get to these corners so quick? Oh wow. My god, and look how composed it is under braking too. It's just, oh my yes, brother. What the hell? Wow. 700, mate, this is mind blowing. It's mind boggling.
I had to say, as a passenger,
how you feeling?
Oh, I haven't been driven like that before in this car.
Really?
That was different level.
This is smiles, isn't it?
Felt my cheeks being pulled back.
That's it, isn't it? Mate, I'm holding onto the steering. When I put my foot down, I'm holding onto the steering wheel, mate. It's either that or I'll be in a boot.
The confidence, or you feel secure. You don't feel like you're putting yourself at risk.
Yeah, definitely.
At all. You're having fun,
mate,
in a chaotic car that feels safe.
Alright guys, so I'm going to attempt the launch on this bad boy.
Off or traction control on?
Traction control off. Let's make it a little bit more squiggly.
Traction control off.
Alright, hold the brake.
That's it.
Up, 5,500 RPM. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wow, that's the first time I've been a passenger.
Oh my god,
that is unbelievable.
Mate, that's rapid.
I like that.
Did you feel the back end? It was jumping around.
It's kind of. You know what it reminds me of? And when you're driving this really quickly like that, it's like a remote control car.
Yeah, it is.
It literally feels like a remote control car.
It's crazy.
Point and
mate, it's
swerve.
like I'm in a video game.
You're in
a video game.
It points and swerves.
Oh, I love it. Are you seeing this? Top down, 750 brake horsepower, Porsche 911 Turbo S. Oh, mate, I'm done.
Where else do you go? Seriously, there's no...
Oh, mate.
I mean, I've said it so many times, and to see you sitting here next to me now, Jamie, is fucking beautiful.
Mate.
Because
the smiles, bro. Thank you for the experience, man.
This is what you do, and you do it with passion. And
thank you, bro.
To see this now, naturally, for me to have you driving my car,
mate,
gets the heart going.
Mate, no, I'm going to shake your hand again. And you know what? I think we'll end the video here too, man. Mate, it's been such an experience. This is,
me too,
mate, one of the fastest cars I've ever driven. I'm full fanboy. They say sometimes don't look up to your idols and all that, because when you actually meet them, you'll be disappointed. But mate, blown away.
Yeah, there's no disappointment here.
None. Zero.
They are what they are. It's whatever you read about these, Jamie's just shown you it's genuine. It's the best daily driver car in the world.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Yeah. There you go, guys. If you have enjoyed today, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Like, share and subscribe.
Do it.
Jamie's the best.
Mate, no, this guy is the best. Such energy, guys.
Romance going on.
Yeah, I know. Guys, yeah, man. Thank you so much for watching, and boom. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Wow.